Hello everyone, Kiri from the Red Dawn here, and welcome back to the channel. We're in a different setup at the moment. I'm in the garage this time, or the man cave, as I should say. I've got the uh, football on in the background, well, actually the AFL, for those watching from the UK. And I'm also testing without my headset at the moment, see how we go from there. Looking to get myself a new microphone, but that's beside the point. Let's get into the match preview against the old foes in Man United, Old Trafford, Sunday 4:30 p.m. midnight here on Monday in Adelaide, South Australia. It doesn't get bigger than this. Let's go to the Premier League table. We are sitting fourth, 3 points behind Man United, and a win leaps us into third position. A loss leaves us sweating on Brighton and Villa. And this isn't just a rivalry anymore. It is a high stakes shootout for the Champions League. 12 months ago, could you believe it? This would have been an easy 3 points in the bank for Liverpool. At Old Trafford, we have a great record over there. But with the season we've had, nobody expected us to be hunting down for third place in May. But Arne Slot has found a way. We are on a 3-match winning streak in the Premier League. But it is a massive but. We are going to the Lions' Den without our talisman. No Mo Salah, no Allison. And if Slot wants to prove his new era is ready for the big time, he has to do it the hard way. This isn't the Man United team we've been laughing at for the last few years. The banter era at Old Trafford might finally be closing, and that is down to one man. That is down to Michael Carrick. Since Carrick took the wheel in January, United have been a different beast. They were sitting 15th under Ruben Amorim, and now they are third. They have gone from a disorganised mess to a team that averages over 2.2 points per game. They've beaten City. They've grounded out results at Chelsea, and they've turned Old Trafford back into a fortress. And at home, they have won 11, drew 3, and lost 3. They aren't just getting the luck either. Carrick, he has them playing a calculated transitional style of football that is a nightmare for teams like us who want to dominate with the ball. Bruno Fernandes, he is on the verge of breaking the all-time assist record. He is on 19 at the moment. And Benjamin Šeško, he is looking like the number 9 United have been craving for years. They have the weapons to hurt us if we are not careful. But while Carrick has the vibes and the momentum, he is facing a massive defensive crisis that might just be the crack in the armor we need to exploit. Lisandro Martinez is suspended. Delete is out with a back injury. United, they're forced into a makeshift central defence with Harry Maguire coming in. And while he has been solid, I don't think he can handle the lateral movement of Alexander Isak. Spoiler alert: he's going to play the starting 11. But we just need him to operate in those channels to drag him out of the space. But let's go back to Bruno Fernandes. We know he is chasing the record, and he is the sole reason why Man United are in top 4 conversations. Under Michael Carrick, Bruno has been given license to roam in those half spaces. We cannot afford to have our back line pinned back. The defensive line must stay high and aggressive. By squeezing the pitch, you reduce the operating room Bruno has to turn. He is at his most dangerous when he receives the ball, face the goal, and pick a pass. If he is constantly receiving the ball with his back to a goal and a defender breathing down his neck, his assist numbers will plummet. When the ball is lost, the nearest player must immediately close the passing lane to Bruno. United's most lethal weapon this season has been the counter assist. Bruno winning the ball and immediately launching Šeško and Brian Mbeumo. If we lose the ball, we have to find Bruno first. Don't let him look up and get the ball. So while we have talked about the threat, we've talked about how we neutralise their captain and the man chasing the assist record, but who is actually going to do it? Who are the 11 men tasked to walking into that cauldron and taking the 3 points? Let's get into my starting 11 that could beat Manchester United. So here it is. This is what I think is going to be my starting 11. Starting at goal, Freddie Woodman with Allison out, Georgie Babadashvili out. Freddie is the man in the possession of the gloves. He was excellent against Palace, showing the composure needed for a high line system. And at Old Trafford, his job is simple: stay focused and keep the distributions safe. At right back, I'm going with Curtis Jones. While I would prefer either a Frimpong or a Joe Gomez for more defensive cover, I think we roll the dice by playing Jones. He can tuck into the midfield when we have the ball, and this creates a box that helps us outnumber Fernandez and gives us an extra body to control the tempo. At centre backs, we'll have Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk. No surprises there. For Konate, we need his recovery pace, with United looking to hit us on the break. And Canada is the insurance policy that allows us to stay our line to stay high. And Van Dijk for leadership, most important game of the season for him as well. He needs to be physically dominant against Sheshko and organise the defence during the inevitable chaos ball that United will play. At left back, I'm going to continue with Andy Robertson. Experience matters in this fixture. Robbo knows how to handle the atmosphere, and his overlapping runs will be vital to stretching United defence. That's missing its first choice in fullbacks. And a stat for you all: Robbo has started in our last 3 Premier League games, and that has translated with 3 wins. So I know who I'm going to go with here. Into the midfield, I'm going to persist with the same 3: Alexis McAllister and Dominic Soboslai in the double pivot, along with Florian Wirtz in the 10. Alexis McAllister coming off with the 2 assists against Palace. We need him to be that destroyer role and the creator rolled into one. His primary mission is to shadow Bruno and ensure that the fuel lines to United in their attack are cut off. Dominic Soboslai, we need his energy in the deeper lines to lead the press, and he'll be tasked with hounding Kobe Mainu and Casemiro, making sure they never have a settled moment on the ball, and Florian Wirtz up on top of the diamond to roam in that central attacking role, to have that license. He needs to sit in those pockets behind Casemiro and pull those strings. Into the attack on the right-hand side will be Jeremy Frimpong with no Mo Salah in this one. And you aren't looking for a like-for-like replacement. You're looking for chaos. And by playing him high on the right, you aren't just attacking, you're defending by proxy. And if Luke Shaw or Dogu try to overlap for United, Frimpong will leave him in the dust on the counter. He forces United's entire left-hand side to stay 10 yards deeper just out of fear. It turns that flank into a sprint track that Maguire just cannot help with. On the left, I'm going to go bold. I'm going to go with Ria Ingamoa. I think Arne Slot is going to go with Cody Gakpo in this one. But starting Ria at Old Trafford, it'll be a massive statement of faith from the manager. And I think with Rio, he's going to run at every single United player every time he gets the ball. If Rio gets past 2 or 3 United defenders, the home crowd will start to get twitchy. And that pressure transfers directly to the United players. And up top to lead the line will be Alexander Isak, the milestone man. He will be playing his 100th Premier League game, coming off of a goal against against Palace, getting back to his best football as well. He is going to be the focal point goal-wise, and I think his movement is going to be too clever for Harry Maguire. If we feed him in the channels, I think he wins us this game. I really, really do. But that is going to be my starting 11 against Man United. Prediction time. I'm sticking to my guns here. I am going to go for a 2-1 win for Liverpool. And why I say that, it is going to be a classic Old Trafford arm wrestle, but we have the tactical edge where it counts. We have the better players as well. I expect a high-intensity battle in the first half, but as soon as players like Florian Wirtz finds that half space and he feeds the ball to Isak, he feeds the ball to Frimpong, that makeshift United backline will crumble. We've got the momentum. We have got the tactical blueprint to nullify Bruno. We've got the sheer pace to exploit Maguire. And this win will secure us 3rd place and lock in Champions League football for next season. It's going to be brutal. It won't be easy at all. It's going to be absolutely tense, but I am confident we are going to go home with the 3 points. But what about you? What is your prediction for this one? Drop in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all for the match review. Take care, be kind to one another, and as always, up the Reds. Goodbye for now.